Good afternoon, this is Ben Masonheimer with Silver Seas Yachts, and today we're out on the water in Newport Beach Harbor going to look at a new listing that's on a mooring. All right, here she is. This is a 2008 Tiara Yachts 4300 Sovran. Go ahead and take a pass by her here. Beautiful shine on her. This is a new listing and we're going to go on and check her out. She does come with a tender. As we step aboard here on our transom, we have this simulated teak deck. We have our dive ladder. We have pad eyes for the tender that you can pull up on here and strap down. We have our water fill, city water. Here's our shore power cord retractor and deploying mechanism by Denny. Really nice. You just press out, it goes out, press in, it goes in. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. We have our hot and cold water shower here. Then we have raw and fresh water washdowns. We can see that simulated teak there on the stairs. It looks great, as well as this carpet here. This is Seagrass by Infinity Fabrics. This stuff is bulletproof, and yeah, can't say enough good stuff about it. The boat's been reupholstered, and as you can see, that's all in great shape, very good shape. It looks like new. And underneath all this area, we have storage, and we have that removable table. There is a way to make that into a layout area. I don't know if this boat has all the equipment, but it's just a matter of some shorter rods and a cushion to cover this table. So a really great area, all in all. As you can see, the upholstery is great. We have an outside panel here. Moving forward, we have a sink for a wet bar, and then a refrigerator here. Now, something unique on this boat is that we have televisions on either side. We have one here and then one across the way. I really like how they took the time to have the Tiara logo beautifully stitched when they redid the upholstery. That looks great. All right, so we have opening port lights on either side with screens and shades. And then we have our Helm companion area, which is the most popular part of this boat. Again, beautiful upholstery, beautiful table. We have that synthetic teak that's really bulletproof down here. Cup holders, phone holders, map case. We have a vented window just here. So you push a button and that just opens on up. So plenty of ventilation in here, but also plenty of protection from wind and the elements. Now, talking about the elements, the boat has air conditioning up here, 2 zones. So one for each side. So you can have heat on one side and be fighting it off with air conditioning on the other side if you'd like. We have a power seat, so forward and back. Here's our ignitions and our Volvo engine controls that control the gauge, our digital throttles, all of our switches. They all look in great shape. Newer hybrid touch Raymarine electronics. They have radar and chart plotting and autopilot control. I haven't seen any fish finders or anything like that. We have a multi-gauge here. Here's our Volvo Penta engine gauge, and then here's our autopilot. Down below we have an Icom VHF that looks to have been retroed in. Here's our joystick. We have the upgraded teak steering wheel. '08 is just one of my favorite years because they just did quite a few upgrades. We have component JL audio speakers up here. So all in all, this is just a beautiful area. So the boat has plenty of shine on it. We have our GPS here, television, and there's your radar. We have some speakers up here that fire forward when you're on the bow. The boat's equipped with solar panels and an inverter. So as it's out here on the mooring, it can keep itself charged. So as you can see, or hopefully see, plenty of shine on there. Maybe you can see it better from the other side. We have our windlass anchor with foot controls up here. We have a spotlight. We have a layout pad just here. All of our metals look to be in good shape around the hatches. Great walkways going around. The rails in good condition. Let's say, yeah, you should be able to see some shine there. All your windows are in good condition. So all in all, this is just a very beautiful boat. Glass looks great. We have a couple rod holders, one on either side. Great for just putting a rod in the water, or some people will use them for barbecue mounts or other things like that. As we head down into the salon, you can see we have this beautiful teak and holly flooring. And look at this interior. They don't make them like this anymore, not even from Tiara. Completely drenched in teak, and it's absolutely beautiful. We have our settee here with storage below, our table, very gorgeous table, great condition, and that table is removable. We have storage up here, something that I've never seen before on one of these. We have a washer and dryer in this cabinet. All this upholstery is in good shape. There's storage down below it. Across the way, we have an updated television. We have our Bose speaker system. We have a Blu-ray, and then our AC power system with some more storage down here. Let's move over to our galley. This is one of the best galleys in a boat of this size. All of this storage is just incredible. I mean, this is a full-on kitchen. If we look here, we have a microwave convection oven up above there. What I would call a full-size refrigerator for a boat of this size. More storage below. 2-burner stove that really doesn't look like it's ever been used. Here's our sinks. And then again, just the storage continues. So what a beautiful galley. More storage here. Here's our inverter. And then we have shore power selection here. And not sure what that one is. I think, oh, that is for the battery banks with the solar. All right, let's go back into our midship aft cabin. Now, usually this is 2 beds that can be made into one, and I'm sure it can be taken back to that configuration. What they've done is just permanently made it into one large bed, and it is a massive bed. I mean, this is wider than a queen, longer than a queen. It's approaching a king-size bed. We have storage compartments here. We have storage underneath the beds. We have a hanging locker just here. And as we step on in, we have our sink here with storage down below. We have a medicine cabinet / mirror setup up above. And we have a second head here, ensuite, with a shower. So, again, just all the things that this boat has. It's just amazing. The quality of it and the way it's held up is really, really phenomenal. All right, let's move forward into the master. So as we move forward, we have 2 drawers of storage there below the bed. Those come quite a long way out. Nice sized queen berth here. Storage underneath. Storage all the way around. We have a massive hanging locker. It's cedar lined, but yeah, look at that. That's a very good size. Over here we have the original little television for it. We have air conditioning and heat in this room, as well as the aft stateroom or midship stateroom that we just looked at, and in the salon. So moving forward, we have a mirror medicine cabinet, beautifully pointed head, nice stone looking flooring. I believe that's Corian. Vacuum flush head, and then a very large shower. Great headroom in this boat, I have to add. So if we open this, you've got a hatch up above, you have a porthole, and so plenty of ventilation, plenty of headroom. And it's just nice to have this en suite. All right, so I've opened the engine hatch. I've done the big hatch, which is a press of a button and these rams. Go ahead and take it on up. If you just need to go down to check something, we have this day hatch that comes through the deck. Now these engines, these are Volvo Penta IPS 600. That was the top model for this particular boat. 435 horsepower each. They're Volvo Penta IPS pods. Both pods have been replaced. So the original pods would have been IPS B. And a couple years ago, both were replaced, and I'll cut in some pictures so you can see how new and shiny that they look. But that's a really great thing on boats like this, to know that you have some more current pods that'll last you a good long time. All right, so here we have our head tank. That's our Glendinning shore power retractor. After that, we have a water tank. There's another one on this side. Then we have our batteries. And then these tubes here, this nest of tubes, is our air conditioning chiller units, which is a very nice fancy way to do this. Usually a lot of boats will have an all-in-one air conditioning unit, where this uses chillers like a big yacht. All right, so here is our inverter. Then we have our generator. The generator has 3,050 hours, and believe it or not, these beautiful motors here have 1,940 hours on them. They're in good shape. They've always had their maintenance. So I think you're going to be good there. We have automatic fire suppression. And all in all, I mean, the floors and things you could wipe down. They're a little dusty, but other than that, everything looks really good down here. And I don't see anything that offends me. We have a automatic oil changing system here. Air conditioning pumps are back here, and then behind that you have sea strainers. So all in all, it looks good to me. I give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to go ahead and shut this back down. All right, that's going to conclude our video. I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you want more information about this beautiful 2008 Tiara Yachts 4300 Sovran, please give me a call at this number here, or you can email me at this address here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the water.